Now there was a stat I was looking at, last night, and found out that some Premier League, wingers, a lot of Premier League wingers have been very poor this season and in the season past. They've not really been up to par. They've not really been producing the numbers. Let's start from the top team at the top of the EPL, Arsenal. Now look, if you look at the likes of Saka, the likes of Trossard, the likes of Martinelli, the likes of Madueke, you can see that this season combined, they've not even have had up to 15 goals. That's a very poor return. Aside dribbling, you as a winger, your next job is to create chances or to take them. If you're not creating chances for your attacker, at least you take some. So the return of those Arsenal wingers has been very poor. You get. You can even start the likes of Saka, start the likes of Martinelli, and if you take them up, you put their replacement like Madueke and Trossard. It's still the same thing, rinse and repeat. Now let's go to Manchester City. The likes of Doku. Aside Doku, he has that dribbling tendency. He's a pacey player. His end result has not really been up there. If you look at it this season, his numbers has not a winger at a top club should not be producing such low numbers. I'm not sure he has up to 10 goals and assists this season. You get the likes of, Savio. Savio is one of even the worst wingers right now. And I'm shocked that Tottenham at some point last season, they were looking to sign him. You get away from that, let's go to Chelsea. Chelsea right now, the two wingers at the left, Gittins and Ganacho. Sometimes those two wingers are always funny. Sometimes you can start one and bring a replacement, and they'll still do the same thing, or the replacement to do better. But if you start that other one the next match, you see that you'll be regretting the decision of starting him. You get, so it has been really, really poor this season. Let's even go to Liverpool. Liverpool, Mohamed Salah, he has been on a decline, steady decline from the start of this season. He can't even get past his player. His 1v1 situation is very poor. He's not assisting, he's not scoring. So his returns has not been up to par playing for a top club. Then let's go to the other. They don't even have two wingers in this Liverpool side. You get, they have the likes of Cody Gakpo. That one is not a winger; he's a striker. He is not a traditional you know left winger. And then this other guy that they started one time like that, they scored against Newcastle. Is it Noah Ngoma? He scored one goal since then. He has not been up to it. He has not been up to par. I watched him in one EFL Cup the other time. Was it EFL Cup or FA Cup? He was so poor. He has that agility, that youthful exuberance, but his end product is really really bad. Then we come to Manchester United. Manchester United, I think they are it's one of their wingers is producing the likes of Brian Mbomo. He's getting there. Brian Mbomo, for me, I don't think he's a natural winger. I think he's more of a striker. You get, he can't really beat his man on 1v1 situation. The likes of Amad Diallo, his returns is poor. I'm not talking of other aspect of the game. I'm just talking of the